There we go. Oh, that I just sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that I just sent you is a remix of Stomp from the unreleased track from Tiberian Sun, and it's done on a Sega Genesis sound cartridge, or
Oh,
like a
and basically
soundscape.
16 bits. Nice.
It's so good. Hello everyone, by the way. We just started up, so this is just gonna be a random stream with me and Ion, and probably more people coming in later. So yeah, starting off. Oh my god! Like I just before the stream, I've just boiled my hands, and yeah, it's to do with the situation that I've been going on about for a while about possible nerve damage in my hands and wrists. Um, but yeah, the opposite of my ice packs that I've been using as well. It's got to the point where I've had to start doing what I used to when I'd hurt my hands a lot, which is um, basically grip my teeth and put my hands in boiling water. So my hands are kind of letting off steam at the moment and are red hot. So not exactly the best thing, but it makes them work for a little bit. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to I'm disabled again, how bad would have Maxi Boost's beta been, Ion?
If you want to see for yourself, I did stream it a little bit over on my YouTube channel just to keep a saved file for you to see.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to look at that in a bit.
Give me a minute. I think
So hyped up about this thing as well. That was the real
thing is,
kicker.
I fought against Treble, Rumia, Nugs, and together.
Oh
And I
yeah.
basically went to war with all of them. That's because I used the E-Fruit Noct.
I was gonna say, I swear I saw like a video of you using the Noct or something on your. It was either YouTube or you posted it somewhere. I can't remember like how I found it recently.
It was YouTube because that's the only I only ever posted one video of it. Here it is.
All right. Yeah.
It's just basically string. It's named G because I need a random name to quickly press.
No problem, man.
But then,
By the way, if you want or if you can you post the link to the stream in chat because of me being messed up.
give me one moment to do that, and I will.
Cheers. I'm just trying to minimize how many clicks I'm doing here, how many clicks and how many typing bits I'm doing.
For those wanting to see this, it will be posted right here.
Oh yeah, this was the bit where you were on about Zudas and how you hated them.
Oh, don't remind me about Zuda.
Dude, what happened? Because all I saw was the end
No,
result.
the thing is, Zuda has the ability to call in another Zuda to basically suicide.
Ah. So it's
And
a free
not no
unit.
suicide unit.
So it's a free suicide unit.
High cost one.
Oh.
Low cost one.
I'm watching the footage here now of you playing the E3. So what? It's got the missiles. It's got the leg missiles and it's got the was it forearm missiles or grenades?
Yeah.
And then it's got a time limit on the exam system.
Nope, it's always active. It's used as a dodging mechanism.
Ah. Phantom says, "Hey Moody, I've been missing some of your streams. Sorry, Phantom. Like I said at the beginning of this stream, I've been kind of messed up, and as a result, I've been taking a back seat. We'll probably be repeating this over and over for people who turn up, but yeah, I've been kind of trying to heal up, so I've been trying to do as little as possible." Oh.
I also found out that one of the Blue Destiny's effects when it goes into exam mode is to throw a GM at the enemy.
Wait, what?
It literally throws a GM.
Oh, that sounds messed up.
It's funny. I love it.
Hyperion Gundam. Is that like an
Hyperion,
MS?
yeah.
Is that an MSV one or?
It's from the C manga.
Ah, right. No wonder I have not seen it before.
It's in D-Generation Cross Race.
Dude, when
It's in the Astray one, the one with the Dreadnought Gundam.
Ah, yeah, that's what everyone was on about it in chat before. I think or was that no, that was the what was it, the Astray X or something, the one with the red orbit pods on the back.
Yeah.
Because I occasionally have a lurk around chat, you know. So, hey Nugs.
Hello, Nugs.
But yeah, my whole strat for everything so far is basically sleep most of the time and then check chat a little bit and then come off and just sleep or watch stuff on YouTube. But I watch YouTube mainly on the PS4 now just because it means that my hands aren't typing away and I don't get sort of tempted to go looking around the internet, which is a problem. But yeah, I'm just watching footage of you carve up these Zudas
what
here.
was the name of that map from? What was the name of that map from Red Alert that had their crazy AI that attacked us with the super weapons?
That was Mission 41. The Hills Have Eyes. It's a mega size map.
It's okay. No, that's not being removed. Good.
I was going to say it better not be removed. It's a good map.
No, they are. We're in the past to making additional map pool adjustments to the community. The game rid of Eye of the Storm, Four Corners, Path Beyond, Snow Garden, Warlords Lake, Arena Valley Extreme. Oh no, they're removing Path Beyond, Snow Garden, and Warlords Lake. They're adding Eye of the Storm, Four Corners, Valley, Bullseye, North by Northwest, and things to come.
Just
into the games.
Just wondering, in your patch notes that you posted up before, I didn't see it, but do you know if they've cancelled this stupid, or they've got a fix for that stupid problem of it just cancelling the game after like an hour or something?
Looking.
Because it's been happening all the time when me and Sean try and prolong games for like 2 hours or more. It just seems like the game auto ejects us out of it on the multiplayer side, and it's just like, what the hell, Hey Kaiser.
I don't know, but the bug fix list is very long, so you may want to read it yourself.
Jeez, I'll have to do it tomorrow or something. Try not risking my hands anymore today. Because I think it was, I don't know what I was doing before, because I don't keep track of stuff really, but trying to avoid doing anything is a pain when I'm sat at the computer. So before, when Jem was streaming, it was fine, and then Jem went to bed and I was watching or recording more Sympho gear, and then I think I was just looking around the internet for a little bit, and that's when I started typing a bit again, and my right hand went a bit funny with a minimal typing. I'm under half an hour's worth of typing, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. So yeah, for anyone who's just turning up to chat now, my hands are still red and giving off steam from me boiling them effectively beforehand to try and counter the effects of what I think is either nerve damage or my tendon sheaths being incredibly worn down. I'll probably be putting ice on it later on as well. Dude, these matches you've been having are a bit crazy. I can see buildings getting chopped out in half, left, right, and centre in the E3.
Yeah.
So how's it play anyway?
Pretty good. Very responsive.
Oh, nice. That's good then.
That's because you need to keep an eye on your boost meter when playing. If it's gone, you're doomed.
Oh yeah, no, I know from... Well, it plays like Versus, doesn't it? It's basically Versus, but just better.
No, this is the predecessor to Versus. So this is the more... Think Versus as the older brother trying to be cool and young, and this is the cooler, younger brother.
Okay, so, I mean, the boost gauge thing still kind of mattered, though, on Versus, didn't it? Because if you didn't have it, you were just wrecked. And you can still...
You can basically still wreck them without the boost gauge.
I know, but boost gauge is pretty critical for dodging and stuff like that. That's what I meant.
Not really.
Well, it kind of looks like it here.
No, it just gives me a bit more speed and more damage. It lets me be faster.
You guys talking about Maxi Boost, says Kaiser. Yeah. I decided it was going to be a random stream, but yeah, we were talking about Maxi Boost on.
Yeah.
Because I missed out on it, of course. So
vouch for me here.
Doug's
can as well.
What's Rumi have been playing anyway?
He's been playing random stuff.
No, I mean the suit stuff, choice of suit.
Suits.
Just random suits.
I just stuck with the Ifrit. Also, the Bale is silly.
Why? What's up with Bile?
Bale is pretty good. It's odd because it has a little maneuver or whatever, a button you press. It does crazy zigzags all the way across towards the enemy so you can get real close.
Oh, dude, I see what you mean about the Zuda here. I've just seen you get freaking ambushed by one of the suicide units and then get exploded in midair. the username for one of those Zudas is Weeaboo Führer.
That would be somebody from Wacky Server.
Oh, what the hell? Let's see. Kaiser says, got around to playing it. It's got a sharp learning curve. Still don't know how to play it just yet. Noble Gundam is his main, says Nugs. Seriously,
Noble Gundam would probably be John's main.
If I could get on, I would have picked God Gundam because it was good in versus. So good.
Speaking of, the pre-order's up.
Oh, was it up?
It should be on the PlayStation Store. Let me double check. Somebody posted here. Yeah, X-Ram posted about it, saying it's up for him in the US.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look. It's either that or I try and get it from.
My PlayStation on right now to double check.
It's either that or I order it from PlayAsia and get the special edition. So I might do that.
I bought the special edition as well. So bad. Also, I'm mad about the P Bandai Testament.
Oh yeah, they announced that, didn't they, recently? Because like the only reason I know about that is because I think I mentioned this in the PSO stream. But for anyone who doesn't know, the only reason I'm able to actually keep up with any of this is my iPhone. Because by using my iPhone, it doesn't really count as too much repetitive motion because I'm not really interacting with any clicky buttons or anything. So I'm kind of getting around it by doing that, but just not too much either. So it kind of works out, and I don't end up feeling the repercussions as much as I do using a keyboard and a mouse. So yeah, I'm able to keep track of stuff, including people posting about the Testament on Twitter.
Yeah, I also have the bot set up to post in Gunpla News whenever it comes out.
It's even more difficult for me, says Kaiser, since I'm learning on an arcade stick. Oof.
Oh, I've been needing to try and get my hands on that.
Was that the Hori one? I think was it Hori or Hori? The arcade stick. You know, the arcade stick for PS4 that you can get like decent make stuff.
Yeah.
Because they did.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna do a quick search to see if I can find a pre-order.
I think they did the stick mouse combo for thingy as well. Border Break. Let's see. Kaiser says still liking the Exia series though. Nugs says I just learned today that I do dislike versus style titles. Oof. Nug says, I want me to pre-order you a Testament. USP Bandai stores will have pre-orders tonight.
I also already had Stealth pre-order me a freaking Master Grade Student Sniper 2 White Dingo type. Because I tried to pre-order it myself and it would not work.
What the hell?
Because they don't ship to Canada.
Oh my god. So it's one of those it's one of those of having to get somebody else to do it and then ship it to you and you pay them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how the hell are you doing that? But that makes sense.
I have PayPal.
Oh, dude, I'm watching you play fourth form Barbatos, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
with the mace.
Barbatos. That was my first time using him.
Yeah, I'm just watching now. He reminds me a little bit of how he handles on verses. It's a bit awkward.
Nugs, don't check for White Dingo. I already have that pre-ordered, so don't worry. Nugs, DM me later. No, it's all right. Stealth Square is going to be my middle name, man.
Well, you've got a second one in case you need one.
But Nugs, DM me later when the pre-orders go up, the price. And I'll send you the amount on PayPal.
Seriously, I imagine the P Bandai prices are going to be ridiculous like normal.
It wasn't much for the other one.
Oh. Oh.
It's going to be so much fun to get my hands on that game.
It's going to be good when I'm not playing it and watching Jen play it instead, because I said to Jen I should have a laugh and let her play it for me.
If I did that, if you let me up against her, she would probably die in less than a minute.
I don't know, man. When Jen gets into fighting games, she can be really damn good. Like,
have you seen my way of playing with the Ifrit?
I mean, I'm watching you play this at the moment, and I'm just thinking, you know, it might be Jen we're on about, but trust me, man, she's really, really good at fighting games. And this handles like a fighting game, more or less.
The other day, me, Rumia, and Trevor were you fought against Harley in Heavy.
Oof, on this? What happened?
They went to floor with us.
Oh god.
As usual.
I'm just watching you play Barbie now and just wrecking the RX-78 in training mode. Hey, Rumia. Rumia says lies. Nug says, are you forgetting about me, Ion?
About what?
Oh,
yeah.
Rumia says, my Noble was awesome.
Well. Yeah, we were all fighting against Harley and Heavy. It was not fun. They basically were using the exact same suit. A high knees Destiny and the Delta Plus. Oh, yeah, and then you see me accidentally attack my ally at one moment. There is fire. So if you hit your enemy, you damage them. Hit your friendly. Sorry.
Is the open beta open? I mean, closed now, yeah.
It's closed now until the weekend.
Alright. I was gonna say I'll have to get Jen on it for a laugh.
Thing is, you gotta download it from the website. It was hard to find on the store.
Oh, great.
It's not hard, really. Just find it and go to, say, the US or whatever one. It'll knock you to the right site and you'll get the webpage.
Rumia says, are you watching the VOD? No, we're just watching Ion's game from last time that we played. I just finished watching it now.
Yeah, it's the one I played against some other people on another server because it's all I had. Because I streamed it to see if it would work, and it could.
Kaiser says, do versus games have any sort of training mode? I want a safe space where I can learn all the advanced tech before I hop online.
It does have a training mode, but the thing is, you have to be in the public lobby.
Yeah, you have to be in the public lobby and waiting for a game, don't you?
You can set things to private.
So yeah, you have to be looking for a game or creating one.
That's all you want.
Because it was the same with Versus. You couldn't really do any practice unless you were queuing up for a game.
Yeah, I'm right. It is up. Pre-order's up. And in the description, pre-order, imminent payment required. Thanks, Bamco. So much.
Nug says, I downloaded from the home screen dashboard. I'll probably... When's it out? Next month? It's out on like the 19th, isn't it, or something?
What?
The game.
No, it's July 30th.
Oh, crap.
The recent trailer about the open access beta was releasing.
Alright, I guess I'll have to go looking around then. Like, how can I... Okay, if I can just type here without really pressing much. I'm typing using my middle finger here and trying not to click too much. There we go. If I type in PS4 gun and then just leave it at that, it comes up with gun to see if I can see anything.
Go down to pre-orders. You'll find it there.
Alright.
That's where I found it.
Let's try.
Oh yeah, we're also getting Crash Bandicoot 4.
I don't know what to think about that, man. The trailer was a bit weird for me.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
The trailer was, I don't know, it's like doing Sonic 4. I was just like, I'm not too into this.
Another bad news as well. Aku's voice actor died.
Oh, god damn it, seriously. So did Ash from Aliens.
What?
So did the guy that played Ash for Aliens.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. Trying to not type too much here. Ian Holm. Did we actually talk about Krat? Says Rumir and then goes, oh. Yeah, it might be just my hot take on it, but seriously, with Crash, I'm kind of reluctant just because of, I don't know, it just seems unnecessary. Then again, this is coming from me. I have some really crazy stuff normally. I'm really picky about my games. Dude, it's not on the freaking UK store. The only thing that's on the UK store is Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 and Gundam Crossfire. What the
Dynasty
hell?
Warriors 2?
Yeah, seriously, no joke. I've gone to the search for the store on PlayStation.com here for English, like Britain, and it's come up with Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 and Gundam Crossfire. Those are
Hang on, you need
ancient.
to actually go. It's hard to find even on the website. You need the actual link. I got a copy of it in one of the other servers which I posted, and look. It'll take you to the Canada one, but it'll probably knock you back over to the UK version.
Probably, or hopefully. Click. Okay, so I can see it now. Yeah, it's the Canada one. Yeah, what I'll do is after I'll set that up to download, and then I can give my hands a break again. Oh, fun stuff.
You can if you turn your PS4 on or whatever, and just you can remote download it from your website.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the whole thing. If I don't want to do it while the stream's going,
True.
Might as well keep the connection as best I can while the stream's running. Dude, have you heard no more build divers until this Corona thing's sorted out? Or DG cells slipped up there. Well done. Well done.
Anyway, but yeah, no, that was already posted in the other episode that was posted a couple months ago.
I didn't pay attention, and then I looked online the other day, and somebody's like, yeah, it's going to be done, or they're going to start releasing stuff when they've got stuff under control. I wonder how Crossfire runs on PS4 Pro, says Nugs.
Probably a lot better than it did on PS3.
Oof.
Still probably bad.
Oof. Oh. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'll be ringing up the doctor about this thing, and I might end up having to bite the bullet and actually go out in public and risk everything to get this checked. No joke. It's either that or I kind of wait indoors and isolate myself still and see whether anything changes. Which I'm not too keen on either, to be honest. Go get it checked. Yeah, the thing is, if I go get it checked, I run the risk of catching DG cells, which is why I've not got it checked already. I've been reluctant. I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get it checked. I'll ring them up and just be like, look, I'll take that X-ray you were offering, because it's annoying me like crazy now. Place Crossfire, jet engine starts, says Nugs. I'm hoping the best case scenario for this is that I just have to rest a little while longer, or that they can do something about it to speed things up. The worst case scenario is it's permanent, and then I'm going to be really, really angry. It's like at the moment I've done practically nothing, and all of the tendons on top of me, the back of my hand, not the palm, the back of it, that are running down there, they feel a bit sore, and I've done nothing basically. Like it's going from about 15 years of overusage to all of a sudden stopping it in one go, and it's just it's annoying. You need some temporary hands, says Nugs. Dude, just give me some new ones, just. It's like with my other stupid condition where I can hardly walk either. Doubling up both of these conditions and juggling them makes it, the perfect depressing situation where I can't walk for more than 20 minutes and I can't use my hands for more than 5. So, great. Give me some new legs and some new arms and I'll be happy. It's like at this point I'd be happy if they turned around and went, we'll give you 3 robo legs as long as you get them amputated, and 3 robo arms. It's like, yeah, I'll do that. Rumia says, understandable, but at this point, we want you to not be in so much pain, Moody. I know people care and everything. It's just I don't want to be the one that goes out and is like, yeah, I'll get it sorted, and then drop dead because I've got something I've got DG cells that I just happen to have got when I've gone out. Like if I search up, God damn it, I'm typing again.
I forgot this was coming out.
Hang on.
No Straight Roads. I forgot this game is coming out sometime. I forgot when.
That moment where I'm having to type with both my trigger fingers. Like, just my trigger fingers alone. Okay, so let's see. Out of the total confirmed cases of DG cells, if I type in my postcode... There we go. Okay, so in my area alone, there have been 767 cases of DG cells and 186 related deaths to DG cells. Wow. Out of a population of just short of 200,000. Fun stuff. Rumia says, No Straight Roads is wonderful. The betas were great and highly recommended. What was that other one you were saying the other day? The first person one. There was one that you recommended on, I think it was when we were chatting a while ago, or that you were trying to mention.
What?
It was like a beta for a game. I think it was like an FPS or something.
Oh, Earthbreakers.
Yeah, that was it. I need to look into that as well.
The beta demo is actually out right now.
Oh, can't wait for Maxi Boost. Can't wait for Maxi Boost, but I can't play it. As long as you wear a mask in populated areas and practice normal, sensible rules for public interaction, you should be fine. See, that's the thing. Like, as much as I can practice that, other people are just stupid. It's like, I've been saying for a couple of streams now that my parents more or less have been doing the heavy lifting when it comes to going out and getting stuff for me and things like that because of my hands and also because of my condition. And even my parents have just been like, yeah, we wear masks and everything, but everybody else is stupid and just keeps on coming within like 2 feet of us. So, so much for social distancing.
I do the social distancing, but I don't wear a mask in public. I have to wear it at work because I'm not anywhere else. I get enough of it at work and it's hard to breathe, especially in the currently 26-degree heat here.
Hell, if I could get a filter that actually worked for my freaking S10 gas mask, I'd wear that. Like, no joke, because I feel comfy in that. Because that's for me, my Resident Evil cosplay. But, like, that can actually properly take canisters and everything, so if I can just get a canister for that, I'll be real happy. It's like, you can either wear a mask, or I can just wear that. The only problem is, nobody will be able to hear what I'm saying in that thing. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, that's like the same mask that the SAS were. Kaiser says, I legit forgot my mask when I go out because I'm usually spray painting. I have a filtered mask meant for spray painting, says Nugs. See, that's what I mean. Like, if I could get a canister, if I could figure out what canister I would need for my S10, I'd just buy a new one and wear that. Because I'd be really comfy going out with that on. If like hell, I'd go out in my full gear and just be like, right, there we go. I've done it plenty of times before in the past. It's real comfy. I'd feel a lot safer with that thing on than getting something that's potentially tainted, already. Because that was a thing that happened a while ago where people were saying, like shipments of PPE are tainted. Oh, fun stuff. Kaiser says, speaking of which, all the local stores which sell paint thinner have been out for months now. It sucks. I've not been able to do anything, so I can't do, like, kits or anything. That's been really annoying me. Like, I've literally just been watching YouTube videos and nothing else. Rumia says, wearing a cloth one, good one's not arriving soon. Beware the Daleks, Moody. Oh, it's a good job.
Watching a bunch of funny Doctor Who stuff about the Daleks.
No.
Someone going to what?
All right, no, you have.
About going to like museums and all that before.
Oh,
like
God.
War museums over in the UK.
See,
I find that funny.
I mean, I've seen the footage of Daleks going around and telling everybody to mask up and stuff, but it's a good job I don't like Doctor Who.
Eh.
The quarantine Daleks. Yeah, the only thing that could probably keep people indoors. Although saying that, everybody seems to be outside at the moment because of other reasons, which I won't mention.
Everybody's at the beach.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is actually a good one. Everybody's at the beach or in parks. So yeah, it's been needless to say, it's been interesting watching people be very social recently, and me just staying inside. I was trying to figure a way of saying that without it being controversial. Phantom says, Phantom says, Moody, can you build any model kits? Or can you play build model kits? What do you mean play build? I'm assuming you mean actually just make them. I can probably make them, but the thing is, it probably wouldn't help my hands. So I'm not gonna risk anything at the moment. Like I've put all my uses of anything down to bare minimum. So, like using the computer, bare minimum. The only other thing I do around here, apart from watch YouTube on the PlayStation, because the pad requires less like movement than the keyboard and the mouse and stuff. The only other thing I do around here basically is just clean up. That's it. Oh, and answer the door when Amazon delivers packages. Nug says, my beaches are shut down the other day. They opened because nobody followed the social rules. God damn it. Seriously, that's what I don't get. Like, everybody else is just being crazy. And meanwhile, I'm just sat inside, just chilling, just watching everybody very closely. Like, I won't lie, like, these past couple of days when my hands have really been sort of worrying me again, I've just been sat watching the news and a load of different things on YouTube, and it's all been a bit eye-opening in terms of things going on, which I'm not going to mention, but just how everybody else is ignoring social distancing, and meanwhile I'm sat here indoors thinking, you know what, I'm just going to stay here and be fine. Because I ain't going out unless I really need to. I think I stressed that ages ago. But yeah, I'm trying to keep to that unless it comes down to me having to go out for health reasons. And even then I'm reluctant to do that. So, fun times. Rumia says, a lot going on, but yeah, it's still concerning. Yeah. Very concerning. It's like, stuff that I've been watching on YouTube recently. I've just been watching like a load of Tomb Raider stuff, like the old Tomb Raider stuff to do with like 1, 2, and 3. I don't even know why. I've just been enjoying it. I think it's because I was randomly scanning through and it was recommended to me because of me doing my game stuff a while ago. So I've just been watching like some guy do runs of the classic Tomb Raiders, which has been fun. Nug says beach people are the source of a lot of problems. Tomb Raider streams eventually, says Rumia. The thing is, I've got the PS2 hooked up here. I would have had the PS1, but I think it's still in storage. But I got the PS2 hooked up for when my hands were kind of okay and getting a little bit better, and I thought, I can do some more stuff. So I had that up and I played like an hour of Resi 3 and about 5 minutes of Tomb Raider just to check the menus out. But I'd like to do Tomb Raider stuff eventually. Like the only problem I've had at the moment, or recently, apart from my hands being messed up, is trying to expand and see what I can do and can't do based on time limits, and then doing like, there was a Need for Speed stream that I had to cancel because of problems, and then there was the Resi 4 stream where I did it, and then afterwards my hands were like, yep, you're not having that, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna not carry on with that, So that was a bit bad. Remember when plastic straws were being banned? Beach people are the cause, says Nux. To be honest, I can't remember if they've been banned properly over here yet or not. They probably have, and I've just not figured it out. No. Did you also see the Horror Expo? I saw the post about it, but I've not actually checked it out because of, me trying to keep everything sort of on the, not exactly the down low, but keep everything from being over intensive. So yeah, there was that, and like everything outside of Command and Conquer and Worms was kind of too much for me. And then recently, while playing Command and Conquer 3, that's been getting a bit too much, so I stopped doing that. Freaking dude, Ion, talk to me about the AI on Command and Conquer 3 again, man, because I had some weird things. You know, after I said to you, I've uninstalled it.
Yeah, and then you reinstalled it for Sean.
I reinstalled it for Sean, right? But then we couldn't get the multiplayer to working because obviously the servers are down, and I know the community servers are up. But the deal is, I don't know how safe they are, and I'm being really paranoid with my computer at the moment.
They are fine, Moody. I can vouch for this. I use it myself. It is fine.
Okay.
Well, I have not played my online games. As far as I know, my account has not been hacked. My internet has not been hacked. Nothing's been hacked.
Okay, so while I was checking that out, I decided I'll go on again and play some games. This was before my hand messed up as well. So I play games as the Scrin, and I can win as the Scrin pretty damn easily. I win like 6 or 7 matches in a row, no problem. But I can't do it as GDI at all.
Yeah, GDI has that high cost thing when it comes to them having the most heavy armaments.
It's like, I know Scrin are overpowered and everything, but it's weird how I can just win as Scrin really easily.
Here's the site where you can download the program.
Rumia says, I'd suggest checking out the vid of the stuff, PS1 graphics, woo! I'm gonna have to have a look at it, because like, I like keeping up to date with that kind of stuff. On Twitter, I've got a couple of the devs for some of the PS1 style games there, and I keep looking at their stuff. One of them I had to unfollow though, because he was bringing his personal views into dev stuff when it came to, I think it was The Last of Us 2, because he was there throwing it out, going, oh, it's going to be great when The Last of Us 2 comes out and everybody's complaining and being crazy, even though it's probably going to be a good game. So instead, I'm just going to make all my games that similar and put like, he went really overboard with what he was going to put in his games, but it was all like super exaggerated stuff in future that he was going to do that wasn't exactly needed and was like a knee-jerk reaction to everybody. So yeah, I was like, this guy just seems a little bit too emotional. I'm just going to stay out of this. You know, it's like I was mentioning before, I don't know whether anybody else was around for the PSO stream, but when The Last of Us 2 came out, me and Jen actually got it. We got it gifted to us off a friend, and we didn't even ask for it. It was just like, there you go, there's the game. I'm just like, oh, okay, we weren't going to buy it anyway, but okay. So we start up the game, and within like the first 2 hours, the main bit with the golfing scene, I'd fallen asleep. I didn't even know what had happened. I woke up and Jen was like, oh, you're awake now. I was like, so are we up to the golfing scene? She went, oh, I passed that ages ago. I was like, so are we up to playing as Abby yet? And she's like, oh no, I played as Abby. That was ages ago too. And then I fell asleep again. And then I woke up and she was like in Seattle or something. I think it was, where some other part of the story is happening. Basically, it's that boring. I've fallen asleep on it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know where she is in the story, and there's nothing that grabs me immediately and goes, you need to play this. So it's supposed to be like the Schindler's List of video games. It's supposed to be the best thing, apparently, but it's not good enough if I fall asleep in it a bunch of times. And that's not even me being funny. It's literally just a boring walking simulator from what I can tell. Like, even the actual combat in it, the combat looks just boring and sluggish. It's like I swear as well, the jump on it, if anybody looks up jumps for The Last of Us 2, like players actually trying to make jumps on it, the much lauded after jump mechanic that the devs were on about, saying, oh, it's brilliant, you know, it's amazing. I swear they've done something to that, and it must have broke something during testing. And the reason why I say that is because when you actually look at the animation and the velocity that it should have don't match. So the character actually goes really, really short of what they should be jumping. And as a result, you get killed by really short distance jumps that you should be able to make really easy. It's so stupid. And it looks terrible. It's just we were going to stream it. I said to Jen, we'll stream it for a laugh and we'll see what everybody else says because they probably won't like it. And then I just ended up like 5 minutes later being like, yeah, we're not going to stream this. It's just terrible. so you know when it's bad when I won't even recommend it for streams. Reminds me of watching Star Wars Episode 3 as a kid, says Nugs. Oh, the thing is, like, I wasn't even terribly engaged in the first game because, like, the first game, I don't know what I was playing when the first game came out, but it wasn't a big deal. It really wasn't a big deal to me. I think it was, they said it was like 2013 when it was out. I probably was playing something way more important to me at the time on a different console. You know, probably like the 360 or the Xbox One. So, when everybody's lauding over it and I'm like, what's so good about it? And everyone's like, well, it's got zombie kind of feel and it's got a good story. I'm not seeing much about it that's interesting to me. I'm just like, yeah, it's not really a must-have for me. And then with this happening as well, it's not making me want to go back and be like, oh, I need to play the first one. Yeah. Nug says, I slept through in the theatre for some reason on episode 3. Jeez. But yeah, I was on about this at the PSO stream as well, and saying it's kind of weird how like the industry has turned around and said, well, industry journos again, if you can even call them journos, and they're like, if you don't like the game, you're an incel. It's like, well, if it doesn't catch my attention, or I fall asleep in it a bunch of times because the story's not engaging, does that still make me an incel? You know? Because it seems like if you just have a negative view of anything now that seems to be popular or that they push, then you're automatically against them, and of course then you need to be either silenced or you know, you get called high school names. It's so stupid. Like, for instance, Ion, do you like The Last of Us?
I never played it, so I wouldn't know.
Do you have any interest in playing it?
The first one, yes.
What about the second one?
I've been wanting to try to play it, but I got it from PlayStation Plus for one of the free games.
Yeah, but what about the sequel?
I don't know until I actually play the game myself. I'm not going to say nothing. I watch the bloody reviews because I don't do review bombs.
I was just about to say, because if you'd have said anything else like I'm not so sure about it, it would have been like, oh, you're immediately an incel according to journos, because that's how it goes now. That's how it's going now. It's like if you're not immediately on their side, it's like, oh, you're an incel or you're a virgin or something. It's so stupid. It's like high school level bull. It's like if I turned around and started calling people for not liking Gundam, you know, it's just like, get out of here. Go do something else productive with your life instead of being idiots.
Hey, Moody.
Uh-huh.
You want to try and just set up the online thing so we just see? I'll help you out with it later on.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it because of my hands and everything, but...
Yeah. I'll let you rest your hands and everything.
Nug says the self-insert scene is really cringe. Oh god, yeah. Oh god. So don't even go there with that one. That one made me laugh so hard, especially because of people posting it in Discord under memes, I think it was. Oh, I don't know what's worse, that scene or being sent to the real lines in Tanya the Evil and knowing that you'll eventually get mortared. Oh, so funny. Speaking of Tanya, I need to dust her off. She's sat here and collecting dust. And so's Goblin Slayer and my freaking Jupiter Gundam. Oh, dude, speaking of Gundam, freaking that last episode, oh my god. If it wasn't for me fearing Susan at that point in time, oh, that would have been a good video. Seriously, the final battle there between the Earth 3 and the Arliss Gundam. Oh god, seriously, that was so satisfying. I absolutely love that. Like, I'm assuming everybody else is up to date here. Probably.
What?
With Re-Rise.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the last episode fight. I know I've not gone on about it because I've not done any videos for it because of everything gone down, but oh my god. So good, that fight. The oh, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that's not caught up with it yet, but oh my god, episode 19 was like some of the most satisfying stuff ever in terms of fight scenes. Nug says, Twitter had me genuinely confused with out of context. Speaking of Gundam, finally have the Raven. Nice. It's like, I have to hold off on kids because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to fit all my kids inside here at the moment. I need to figure out where they're going to go as well. I need to pick them up out of storage though, because I said I was going to start getting stuff from storage. Because I need to get that, and I need to figure out where everything's going to go as well, because I've still got to do decorating, but I've got to obviously work around it because of my hands and stuff. So, oh, fun. It's like everything's been on hold for a while. The only thing I've actually done is put extra bolts on, I think, the attic door, because it swung open at like 3 in the morning and gives one hell of a scare because it banged against the wall. Sounded like somebody breaking in. I'm just like, what the hell is that? And the next minute it's like, oh, it's the attic door. It's just blown open because of the wind.
No.
So yeah, that was pretty fun. And then I had to go and order some heavy duty bolts to keep them in place. But yeah, Command and Conquer 3, man, going back to that for a sec. The Skrin, easy win by getting 6 refineries up as soon as possible, and then just building like 5 of the the infantry building like barracks style things, and then just building a ton of disintegrators. It's so stupid. It's like you can send about 200 disintegrators within the first 10 minutes and just wipe everybody out. The previewed episode seems like it would have been a flashback episode anyway, so it was decent hiatus point, says Nugs. I think it probably was for Gundam. Like, I just love that the final fight in that last episode. It was so good.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That bit was probably one of the most satisfying points I've seen of Re-Rise so far. Like, in terms of really satisfying fights and conclusions, even though it's been really sort of short-lived, the Mars introduction was good. The Jupiter fighting the Seltsam was fantastic. And then the Earth 3 with the Raven's rifle versus the Alice Gundam was, oh my god, so freaking satisfying. Like that, I think that conclusion almost had me in tears again, bro. I've said, like, I'm having this weird thing where as I get older, I start crying over anything for no reason, apparently. So, I think I'm becoming soppy in my old age, but that was so good. So good. Like, at the end of it, I'm sat in my seat and I'm like, yes! Fantastic. It's just the way that they do the fight scenes in Re-Rise is just so good compared to some of the older stuff. Dude, I had a freaking video series that I was going to do at the beginning of the year as well. I ended up cutting it because it was taking so much time, but every single reference as well. You know, like I've been saying, they fit G Gundam in a lot recently. Mm-hmm. They have so many freaking references to G Gundam in Build Divers and Build Divers Try. It is stupid. It's like
because Try is also where the guy is literally a melee fighter. You can't have enough references from that.
I know, but I mean, like, this is like background stuff as well. Like in I think it's Build Divers alone, just Build Divers on its own. In the first 3 episodes, you have more than I think it's 6 different references to G Gundam. I was like, wait, what? I swear there's something going on. It might just be me, and they might just enjoy the getting some references in. But Jesus, when you look at how much like the reference in there, it's just stupid. Bandai hyping me up for a G Gundam, a new G Gundam line or whatever. I would like that.
Yeah, I would love to get a new Master Grade G Shiny or God Gundam.
They didn't finish the freaking Figma line that they were doing ages ago, because they did, I think it was Domon and Master Asia, and then they didn't do anybody else because they had Rain as a prototype. Because it was going to be Domon, Master Asia, Rain, and then they had the all of the HG kits that they've released so far. I was like, come on, seriously. It's like, give me a new HG Devil Gundam and a new HG Rising Gundam, and I'll be happy with that. You know,
The HGs are fine.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I need more HGs from G Gundam. Like, I need more of them.
I can count that the HGs are pretty good kits, as they were my first two high grades, the Shiny and God.
The God Gundam is still a really damn good high grade. Like
As I said, I kind of broke one of the pieces on it.
How did you break one?
You know one of the wings thing, the red tip on the red pieces
Yeah.
on the backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of snapped off.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh well.
Let's see here. Nug says, my Jupiter 5 gear doesn't like my Core 2 for some reason. Huh. Kaiser says, I wish we still got a HGBD Core Gundam and Core Gundam 2. Oh, you mean like as a separate thing?
Yeah.
People were on about that because of the way that it doesn't come with some of the armors. You know, it's having solo units would be really good. I like the Raven's new leg parts having spots for the Core Gundam's legs installed into them. Yeah, that's good because it sits them more flush with everything. Somebody was saying like they've got extra parts on different sections of the kits as well that might make up another armor. I can't remember who was pointing that out recently. I think it was either on Discord or Twitter.
I'm not 100% sure.
It started with the freaking Wodon pod. I'm sure. Hang on. Maybe. This is the last thing I'm searching tonight, because otherwise I'll do my hands in. It was like there was something on the back of the Wodon pod that it was either edited or it was there it is. There it is. Wodon pod pre-release materials. Oh, come on. GundamKitsCollection.com. I'm trying to get it to load up here. Yeah, when you look at the HG BDR Wodon pod, the back of the unit has extra armor on it, and the front of the legs have different armor on it as well that kind of looks like extra parts. I don't know whether that's going to be for the Earth 3 or what, you know, like or the Core Gundam. Oh, there we go. Wait,
yeah, I don't know either.
Special leg parts for the Valkylander. You know, Wodam has special leg parts. Valkylander has special V-fin. Aegis Knight has some sort of wing. Yeah, the Wodam pod here, I'm looking at it on one of the images. It has what looks like an entire rear skirt section or something. Hang on. The way that I'm looking at it here, it has extra blue looking parts that literally look like the same as the Earth 3. And it looks like either the rear or front skirts for something on its back. And then on the legs, it's got what look like leg parts that look very similar to what I can only see as, you know, like the way that the Alex has like extra thrusters on its legs. Something like that. Looks really weird. Excuse me.
Let's see.
Cheers. But yeah, there's no reason for those extra parts to be there other than it might be something that's used in future. Probably, like I said, they might have different parts for each kit that you can combine into one like new set of armor. That'd be interesting. So what else you been up to recently, Ion?
Other than what? Working
And playing Command and Conquer. Oh, I was on about this too. I think it was Sean the other day. Trying to help my dad with Command and Conquer is an absolute nightmare. It's just like, get this right. You know the idea of setting up early and pumping out loads of units for defense.
Yeah.
Well, my dad sees that as playing too fast, mainly because the first thing I showed him was me storming on the very first mission that you can play and just completely wrecking the enemy in like less than 5 minutes. And he's like, "Oh, well, that's too fast." So I was like, "Okay, I'll show you something different." So I do a tutorial video that takes like 50 minutes where it's me versus 5 Russians, and I managed to slowly build up forces and beat all of them again. And I'm like, "Dude, that's a lot slower," and he's like, "Yeah, it's still too fast for me. I like savoring the moment." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I like mammoth tanks and stuff." I was like, "Well, mammoth tanks are good and everything, it's just, the reason why I did it that way is because it was still slower, and I was able to still win, and I was just showing you ways of getting set up at the beginning." And he's just like, "Well, I still think it's too fast for me." I was like, "How slow do you want to go? Because you're just going to get beaten." And he keeps telling me, like, he starts a game, and he gets beaten within the first 10 minutes because everybody appears on his doorstep and just wrecks him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I build a power station, then I build a refinery." And I'm like, "No, that's wrong." He's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Well, you need to build the barracks and then be pumping out units while you build the refinery." And he's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Do this and you'll get defenses at least, and it'll solve your problem, and you won't keep coming to me and being like, 'Okay, I suck at the game.'" He's like, "Oh, okay." So then I go around like one of the other days, because when I go around, I've mentioned this before in other streams, I just sit like 20 feet apart so that I'm not risking giving them anything and they're not risking giving me anything. And I'm like, "So have you done it yet? Have you beat the AI?" And he's like, "Oh, no, they still keep handing my ass to me." I'm like, "How are you losing when I'm giving you surefire ways of winning?" It's like I can't win at this point. I'm just trying to help. He's just like, "No." Ex-Valkylander is apparently Core Gundam compatible. Wait, what? Oh, the V-Fin is compatible, says Nugs. The Ex-Valkylander looks really weird because it's like a silver or white version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have we got any confirmation on whether the new Ashtray is May's suit or not? The symmetrical Ashtray that even has May's colours. Because if that's confirmed as May's suit, I'm not going to be surprised, given that video that we did. I'm actually surprised that they've not brought out a Lord Ashtray alongside it, but I'm sure we'll probably get one because of the runners.
Don't remind me.
I swear that thing is going to be May's unit. It's either May's unit or they're bringing Tsukasa back, which I would like. Find out that Tsukasa's May's guardian or something. Or this.
Magi was.
I know Magi was, but it'd be crazy if he was somehow related to her. Because of the way that she's got the setup. I don't see how you can have an Astray setup that looks incredibly similar to the No Name and not have some sort of relation there, given the story. There's something going on there. No news, says Nugs. Oh, that's going to be good when I find out, like, what's happening there with that. He's the benefactor. I mean, technically he's the first one to come up with the idea of bringing L-divers out of the system, so he's got to be in some way related. But yeah, at least this series has a better story, I think. A way better story.
It has a better story out of anything I know. It can't beat Build Fighters, but it has a better story than Build Divers.
The only problem I have with it is that Build Divers is kind of required as a watch just to know where you're up to with it.
Not really. Same with Bill Fighters Try. You can watch the original, but it's not really required.
I'd say you're right, it's not really required because Try tries to separate itself from everything else and doesn't really have any recurring characters that come back outside
Other than
of
Raul.
well,
Other than Lieutenant Raul.
Ral and the council president
Oh. Oh yeah, no,
Kawaguchi.
yeah.
Apart from Kawaguchi, oh, and if you count him properly as well, Lucas Nemesis, because Lucas Nemesis is a kid in not divers, yeah, build fighters.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey Zero, might make me an ashtray based on his data, says Nugs. Possibly, yeah. I want the extra story. Are they still doing videos for making the real life Gundam as well?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look that up at some point because what the I just refreshed YouTube and I've just got recommended from Geeks and Gamers 24 minutes ago. PewDiePie's reaction to playing as Abby in The Last of Us 2 is perfect. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. You have to have a look at that because it's just the facial expression is just a screaming face.
Let's double check. If you're available, maybe on Saturday when the open access goes live again, we could probably play a few matches together.
If I get Jen on, yeah, I'll get Jen to play it for me.
I mean, we could take it easy for you. Be on my team.
Nah, like I said, man, I ain't touching anything just in case. I ain't risking it. Like, if Command and Conquer is more than enough to make my hands go funny at this point, there's no way I'm going full on Gundam.
I still need one of the units I need to try and get used to is the Build Strike Full Package and the Zaku Amazing.
Why? What's wrong with them?
I'm just not used to them.
Oh, fair enough.
They're brand new suits to this game.
Oh, just chiming in real quickly. Kaiser, Nugs, and Zero are right. The original characters from Build Fighters, China, Sei, and Neil show up, or Nielsen's show up in Island Wars. Well, I don't think China does. China shows up in
one episode to give something to her brother, and that's about it.
Yeah. China shows up to like one moment where you think there's going to be a reveal when there isn't. Sei is mentioned once, I think it is. Niels Nielsen shows up in Island Wars as the new system, the new system sort of builder. You know, he invents the new system that they use. See, like, Try was okay for the fights and everything. I didn't mind it. Story-wise, though, it kind of... It can stand on its own. You don't need to watch Divers. Not Divers, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. You don't need to watch Fighters to watch Fighters Try. But at the same time, the story falls a little bit flat with Fighters Try because it doesn't really explain certain things, like why the hell Domon says freaking mentor. It's just like, wait, what's going on here? It never really says what happens with Reiji either. And it's just like, what is going on? And then Island Wars just miraculously pulls out the freaking superior Dragon Gundam. It's just like, wait, what? I don't even...
Yeah, it's revealed that little girl's like Reggie's kid.
Yes, that's what teased me at the end. They're like, oh, we'll show off it's Reiji's kid, and then it's like, wait, what? This is awesome. Can we hear more about this? It's like, nah, it's totally fine. We're just gonna leave it. Like, what? Go back. I want to know. Seriously, I don't think I've been that cock blocked from something before, apart from IBO, when IBO is like, oh, we're not going to show you the rest of the designs, and we're not going to show you the Calamity War stuff either. It's a really good story. They should go ahead with it, but now we're just going to cock block you. You know, it's like...
I swear, if they do it like in manga only, like they did with this Stray, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, it's like the... I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm going to have to, like, get a link to my Twitter or something. But oh my god, seriously, it's like I shared one from my Twitter before, and it was funny. Somebody had done a shot of the Strike Freedom when it sends off all its dragoons, but instead of dragoons, it's freaking dine slaves. It's
Oh,
nuts.
that thing.
It it's
Yeah.
it's like 9 or 12 dine slaves. I think it is just shooting a bunch of Zaft suits. It's just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense there.
It's just, if you didn't think it was already overpowered enough with like a firing squad of dine slaves in IBO, just have remote controlled dragoon dine slaves, because that's great.
No.
And let's see here.
Oh, also, Titanfall made it to Steam.
Oh yeah, I saw that because I saw people turning around and being like, "Oh, you're gonna get it for Moody." I'm sat here thinking, you know what? I'll just get it myself eventually when my hands are fine.
John even has it, surprisingly.
I don't think that's as much of a surprise.
Well, I mean, once all three of us you get it, then we can just have a fun frontier defense match. Basically, defend against the AI.
I think that's established in Gundam. That's established. It's Gundam Heaven, says Zero. Wait, what? Also, there's a manga. I know it fleshes out a lot more in the manga. Wait, what? Reiji consummated that immediately, judging by the math, says Nugs.
Wait, what?
The whole deal with Reiji and his kid. Kaiser says they explain that Domon took the Kamiki siblings as his disciples during the childhood and sent them off once they got older. Wait, what? Not that different than actual G Gundam manga where he does that to the main character from that book. I'm finding out new things here now that I never knew before. Why the hell is the thing is, why the hell is Domon even Reiji's? It makes no sense, because if Domon is Reiji's is also Reiji's mentor.
Guild Fighters also had a lot of cameos from other series.
I was gonna say, like, they have Domon and Kyoji and the family with, I think, Rain as well, like a young version of Rain in the first show as a family without them being torn apart by the Gundam fights. So I don't even, my mind's being blown here. Oh, I understand that's why Ral's there as well, because of them being cameos and stuff. It doesn't make sense for Domon to be the mentor and also be in another scene as a kid. It's like, wait, what?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, I can pass it off as just like magic and stuff, or just cameos that you want to do, but
that it was a different director.
If it was a different director, then he's probably just gone, yeah, you know what, we'll do this because it's cool.
Also, this is the open access trailer. It shows a lot of the gameplay.
Is that the one where it shows off most of the suits as well?
Yeah, it shows them all off.
Yeah. I think I've seen that one already. I'll have another look at it in a sec.
But this is the North American version. Funny enough, this Asia version showed the limited edition one with the Gundam, with the gunpla and the arcade stick. This one doesn't.
I made an embarrassment of myself out in the PSO stream as well because I couldn't remember the name of the G line. I think it's because I've not been on GBO2 in like 2 months or 3 months now almost, and I'm just like, I don't know which suits were which.
I haven't tested either.
I'd be
also because I refuse to nowadays.
Oh, dude.
It's just the fact that you're not there, and also the fact that the player base is just awful.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, we still got the clan and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of why the Discord was started, was to be able to get everybody to play.
Yeah.
I think Maxi Boost is probably going to be the next thing, though, once everything's sorted. GBO2 is still going to be on the roster, but I'm definitely going to be playing Maxi Boost at some point. I think
you're going to need PS Plus in order to play online.
I can do it on Jen's account, or I can just get PS Plus for a bit.
Or, put your account on her PS4 and just stick it together.
I mean, she's got her account on my PS4. My PS4 is basically hers at the moment.
Well, as long as one account has PS Plus, you can play online.
Oh, that's fine then. Camille has Loki Harem as cameos, says Nugs. Oh yeah, doesn't Camille have like I'm trying to remember who he has for I can't. I'm gonna be searching up too much. It's gonna do my hands in. I'm trying to remember. There's like there's freaking all the characters from Zeta, and I think there's young Audrey from Unicorn in there as well with Haman. I think Puru as well for cameos at the end of Build Fighters. Was it Build Fighters Try? I can't remember. I'm getting confused now. I'm resisting typing like crazy and doing my hands in again. This is what happens when I forget stuff that's like really important for conversation, and the next minute I'm just like, oh no, I need to go search this up, and then I'm like, I can't search it up. Oh no.
So, little known fact, I managed to somehow trigger Wacky badly enough when I said I'd buy Titanfall again for the 5th time.
I thought you were gonna say I triggered Wacky when you said you were gonna buy the Destiny Gundam. I was gonna be like, wait, what?
I mean, I probably would still buy the Destiny Gundam. It's nice. It's a good design. The pod's an asshole, but still good.
Just don't say it to Wacky.
He knows the pilot's also an a-hole.
Yeah, I know. I'm messing with you. It's just the whole thing of because there still seems to be memes going around on Chan about Wacky. So it's just like whenever I see the whole.
Oh, it's nothing new. Wacky's a bane in the Gundam community.
It's just because of whenever I hear the Destiny being brought up, I immediately think of Wacky. And that's not ripping on Wacky, by the way. He is a nice guy.
He is.
It's just funny bringing that up again because it's become like a really big meme from what I can tell.
My neck.
Nug says Audrey as a child and her parents, or with Banana. I love the way we just call him Banana instead of Banaja. I think it was funny because when me and Stu were watching Unicorn when it was coming out in segments as the OVA version, Stu would call Banaja Banana instead because it was easier. Destiny needs pivoting wings, says Zero. The high grade Destiny, the most recent version, looks actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's the revive.
Yeah.
That's not part of the remaster collection.
Still half tempted to splash out on the Master Gundam eventually because I want the horse.
I wish I could.
Nug says, speaking of the Destiny, I picked up the new Infinite Justice. Need to paint it though. The new kits seem to be really good. I just, like, if they were going to do... Have they done a revive for the Freedom?
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to have to look at that one and see how good it is. Because I prefer the Freedom.
Destiny also revived Destiny because of the part to give it the hole it was stabbed through.
Ah. The one with the anti-ship sword.
Yeah, to stab the anti-ship sword through the strike.
Dude, I still need to get through Seed. I swear, if I end up like needing to go to the doctors, or they just turn around and say like, look, you can stay off a little bit longer if you want, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to try and finish Seed because it's a challenge now. I've tried like 3 separate occasions and I can't get past episode 15. I just get to it and I'm like, I can't do this. it's so crazy. I need to try it. Because I
mean, yeah, see, it is back up on
It's on YouTube.
It's back on YouTube.
They took IBO down and put up Seed. But yeah, I can't get through Seed. I can get up to like episode 15 or 14, and then I can't. I need to push past that because I know like there are some really good fights later on in it, but. Let's see.
Damn, I missed.
Kaiser says modding the Destiny to have pivoting wings is such a simple fix. I'm baffled how it went through so many different hands during design.
Yeah, a lot of people came up with different designs for the Destiny just to fix the problem of it.
Sword Impulse P Bandai has the impalement part, says Nugs. I'm trying to think of stuff recently. I forgot what I was going to say then. I was on a... There was a certain thing I was going for then, and then I just forgot.
What's up?
I forgot what I was going to say. It's like I was going with a certain line of thought there, and then I just completely forgot what I was going for.
I don't know.
I've still not put together my freaking high-res God Gundam as well, because I've not had the chance, and it's still in storage.
I still haven't gone through most of my backlog I got.
My backlog's all in storage.
And I still got more coming from Canada Gundam that I had in private warehouse. Mostly because my G40 finally came in after having pre-ordered since November.
Oof. The new RX-78's out, isn't it? I can't remember which...
Yeah.
What was the name for that one again? It's
Beyond
like
Global.
That was it. It's supposed to be like semi-decent or something, because it's supposed to be for new builders as well or something like that. The colour separation looks okay.
Oh, of course there's Reaper Falls here. Yay. Playing Timefall Frontier Defense while talking to you.
Dude, I just noticed then, I'm like, wait a minute, is he playing a game? Is he playing like Command and Conquer or something? And I just looked on Discord, it's like, Ion's playing Titanfall 2. Dude, they need to bring Titanfall 1 to Steam. I'd be down for Titanfall 1.
Don't talk about it. It's been filled with hackers. You can't even play it anymore.
Wait, what?
I tried it myself on Origin. You
Oh,
can't play it no more.
Son of a bitch.
Hackers ruined it.
Titanfall 1 was really damn good.
It was. I would love to have tried it, but you know what? I'll do something better to show you.
Oh no.
I mean, you can. There.
Let's have a look. Ion is now live. Crap. Where's the...
Come here, you're mine.
Oh Christ, I gotta turn the sound down here because it's on... I gotta turn the sound down because it's on stream as well. Unless... Hang on a sec. Let's do display settings. See if I can actually... I'm gonna put your stream through my stream here so that everybody else can see it for a laugh. Hang on. Let's do that, and then... There you go. Everybody's gonna probably see that. Alright, I'm playing Titanfall 2 at the same time. I just realised it's a good job I didn't have anything potentially compromising on screen there when I just set that all up. I just kind of did it.
No, you don't, Scorch.
I don't have the 1:144 scale grandpa, so I'll probably be grabbing the Origin. Maybe the Beyond Global, says Kaiser. To be honest, I like the look of the Origin version. The Beyond Global doesn't look too bad either.
Yeah, I can't wait for my copy of the Origin version. I have the Master Grain, it's pretty good.
I think that's probably the most stupidest thing I've done on stream yet, though, is just immediately pull up Discord and put you on the main screen there, just because I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, did I have anything that would have been compromising, or would have been like porn or something in the background? I was like, no, I'm glad I didn't. Oh. I'm glad I didn't.
You think it's still talking about that now? Oh, crap, them legions.
I mean, it's a good job I didn't, otherwise I'd have everybody on stream being like, oh, look, he potentially streamed porn. It's like, oh, great. the only thing I had were freaking, let's see, the stream. It's like all the Discord stuff, and then YouTube, links to YouTube and Pixiv for art stuff, anime website, and some ideas for IKEA stuff for the house, and that was about it. Oh, and Symphogear, because I need to record it.
One thing I wish they would make soon is possibly, what's the word? What's the name of it again? I forgot now.
We're forgetting everything.
Just the frame of the IBO frame they used in the Gundam Barbados Master Grade.
Just the frame on its own?
Yeah, people didn't get to make their own custom Gundams.
Oh, fair enough.
Modular.
I honestly wish they'd make more of the freaking designs. No.
I mean, I hope we do get more. I would love to get my hands on the Floros.
I mean, like, there was supposed to be, what, 62 of them or something?
75.
Oh, 75, sorry. Got the number wrong there.
Frames.
It's like, come on, give me something to work off.
Oh, perfect. Nuclear Titans.
Apparently you have off-brand material on your dash. Wait, what? What do you mean? Since you apparently have off-brand material on your dash, what do you mean by that, Nugs? Was that just a joke at me when I was saying before about potentially having porn? I'm just watching Ion here as he plays Titanfall. The only thing I've got on my dash at the moment is freaking PlayStation 1 background. Oh yeah, you're on about the porn thing. No, I was saying it as a joke, because it's one of those things where if I had anything that may be compromising in the background, then that would have been really embarrassing. But yeah, that's not been happening either because of my hands. That's a bit personal, but yeah, we'll not get into that. That's just not been happening, and that's another reason for me being depressed. Oh, the depression. That's something you don't want to admit on stream, but it's like, it's out there now. It's out there. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
No, don't.
I'm messing, by the way.
Oh no.
I don't remember Scorch having those arms, says Nugs. I really love the mech combat in Titanfall 1. It's so good. Nugs says big sad. I know, right? Dude, you seem to be doing really good with all these kills so far, Ian.
This is on easy because I haven't touched this in a while.
I love the electric smoke on that because of how you used to be able to just shake people off you with it. So good. Some of you just jump on the back of your Titan, and the next minute it's like, excuse me, would you like some electric smoke? Whoa, what the hell are all those missiles?
Coming from the tone.
Hey, Exram. Nug says, is that a Prime skin you've got?
Yes, it is. Because the Pride Titans have the best executions.
So what's... Because obviously I've not been a keen fan on Titanfall 2 just because of how it changed things up a little bit. A bit like I'm not a keen fan of anything after War for Cybertron, you know, the original game, because the multiplayer in that was real good and it didn't feel as good in the sequel. That's just me being...
Perfect multiplayer, don't not judge it.
I was going to say, it's already been established that I'm pretty picky from previous other streams, though, but, like, what's the deal with making the Titans have, like, what looks like individual personalities and stuff. In terms of the way that they have like names, like proper names now and different abilities compared to the first game.
I mean, it more or less expands on it. Like they had different class titans, 3 classes. They expanded on them for uses.
Because they had what, the Atlas,
Legion and they didn't mean it. Legion and the Scorch are both Ogre class. Ion and Monarch are both Atlas class. Ronin and Northstar are forgot what their classes are.
I was gonna say because it was
Strider class.
It was Ogre, Strider, and Atlas. I used to be really good in Atlas, if I remember rightly. Atlas and Strider. They were the 2 ones that I mained in the original. Kaiser says, usually it's those dry spells that lead to innovations. Your game might get a boost from it. God damn it, Kaiser.
Now just wait.
But yeah, no, what I meant before when it was about the everything, like me just slapping stuff on stream, was I forgot that it actually puts stuff over the top while you're streaming. So if it had had like bank details on or anything, that would have been incredibly compromising as well. So I'm actually glad I didn't have that on, you know. That would have been like the worst thing ever, the stupidest thing I've possibly ever done on stream as well. It's just like, oh, I'm just going to throw this up, and the next minute it's like, oh yeah, I didn't actually think about the consequences.
That was ticks. Note to self, watch where I'm going because they were ticks.
I think it was the cluster missile and the machine gun I used to run on my Atlas on the first one. You know, because the cluster missile was pretty good. Oh no, I'm getting chat messages on Discord. I'm gonna have to wait because it's it's streaming stuff.
Don't you have a phone?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Is that a grenade launcher you've got there or something?
It's a T-03 thermite incinerator. Thermite launcher. Launches thermite.
I'll take that as a yeah, but it launches thermite. That's cool. I liked Ion's AI. Called her Noi, says Nugs.
Ouch.
Jen's been playing a lot of Apex again recently. It's
crossplay's recently been enabled for Apex Legends.
She's
so
actually
play with PS4, Xbox One, and everything.
She's actually really good on it on the PS4. I really like watching her play, but she gets put under stress when she's playing it on stream. I don't know why, but it's like when she's on stream she can't play, but when she's off stream she's wrecking people. It's like the other day she got Apex Champion and killed, I think it was something like 8 people on it. I was like, wait, what? Dude, you're just going around wrecking all these Titans at the moment. I was about to say, except on stream, says Nugs. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, Jen can play Apex when she's not on stream, but when she's on stream, she says she's under pressure to perform, apparently. She gets anxiety about it, and then next minute she gets, like, killed a bunch of times really easily and then gets wound up over it. Whereas when I'm watching her, she can do some really crazy shots. She uses the triple take to get people, but she uses it more like a bolt action rifle or a shotgun, which is pretty crazy considering it's a sniper rifle. And she uses it without a scope and manages to get shots from across the level. It makes no sense. The heck?
Burn alive.
What the heck was that shield then?
Flame shield.
Huh.
Damages and protects.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
There's Ronin. The only reason I know that is because all the weebs pick him because of the big butcher sword thing. I say that as well because I'm guilty of it. It's like, oh, he's got a cool sword, let's pick him. The next minute he gets chewed up in like 5 seconds by a machine gun.
Bye-bye.
Oh, nice.
Nuclear jet got me because I didn't do a double jump in time.
Are you coming in on the dropship there and shooting missiles at the same time?
Yeah, see?
I still think it's cool they actually introduced this on like the first game as well, but it was kind of late into the first game, and then they're like, you know what, we'll keep it and advance on it for the second game.
No, this was a late edition as well.
Was it?
Yeah, but they brought it with some improvements.
Ah, fair enough then. I was gonna say because for the first game it was incredibly late that they introduced it. It was like with I think the last expansion, because it had different map pack on it and everything.
Loading, there we go.
That skin that you had on your weapon there looked a lot like the one that Jen's got on one of her guns on Apex.
Oh yeah, on what, my pilot weapon or?
Yeah, what was it, your R101?
That's a car. I have a car on.
Oh crap! It looked like the 101 there. Just check for me as well.
It's
Is
probably
it?
the 102 you're probably thinking about.
Just go to assault rifle. Go to assault rifle and click the level 7 one. Oh my god! What the hell?
That's the R201. This is the predecessor. The R101 from Titanfall 1.
I was gonna say, I swear they keep changing it around because like 101 was Titanfall 1, yeah. 201 is obviously the new one for this game, and then it's the 301 for Apex. It's like, seriously, what the hell is going on?
Gotta advance the timeline.
I mean, it's basically the same gun, and it's really, really decent.
Perfect. Got my phasing bark.
Was that the Mag 45 as well for the pistol? Yeah, it was. The auto.
The RE-45,
yeah.
the AM and P2016, and the B3 Wingman.
The 45 is really good. Jen's good with that on Apex.
Oh my god, look at the player count.
What's up?
Last time I was on this, there was only 200 people.
What the hell's the player count? Oh,
one.
Dude, I've just seen it in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's just fun.
That jumped up.
Yeah, ever since it came out on Steam, it jumped.
Hey, Dragox.
I hear Dragox.
Just got done doing charity stream. You're still awake?
Dude, was that you that messaged me before?
What?
Did you message me in chat corner before?
In the chat corner, I was just like, wait, you're still up?
Oh yeah. I was just wondering because we're in the middle of a stream, just chilling out and watching Ion play Titanfall, and when I got the message, I was like, wait, who's messaging me? I can't even move here because I'm on stream.
Oh, so you got his stream up?
Yeah, I've got his stream up, and I'm just watching it.
Is he playing? Oh, he's playing multiplayer? Are you on Steam's version, or are you on
Steam?
Oh, well, I don't know if I can play with you then.
It's on Origin.
It auto runs on Origin?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
need to have
boot
it in the
up Origin to
background.
play it.
Yes, you must have Origin to freaking play it. Stay aside, but I don't care.
That
Just I bought it.
that moment where it's like you have to bite the bullet and have Origin to play it.
Well, I mean, I have Origin on here. I play Battlefield with my brother who's a paramedic.
Fair enough.
He's done.
Battlefield 4 came on there as well, and I had that on Origin.
Dude, you missed out before. I did one really stupid thing on stream. It's like because I didn't have it set up and I was impulsive. I pulled up Ion's window and was resizing the window on stream. And then I realised that if I'd have had anything really compromising in the background, that would have been really bad. I was like, oh god, this was really impulsive. It's the most stupidest thing I've ever done.
See, I'm a very cautious person like that. If I try to stream, if I have to capture something, I need to get a third screen set up again. Because then I just have it captured the third screen, which is blank, and put everything on that.
See, the thing is, like, I didn't have anything up there. The only stuff I've got is, like I was saying, like, YouTube links and then Pixiv for art stuff, and then, like, one anime streaming site and some IKEA ideas that I had for, like, furnishing my house, and then just Discord open. But it was just the whole thing because I'm really cautious with it. Normally, it's just that whole idea of just throwing it up and just being like, oh, it's okay, I'll just get Ion's window. It's like, oh no. It could have been anything, and I was just when I realized, I was like, oh shit.
You're a funny one. But yeah, my Origin account, if you look at it, it consists mostly of just Battlefield.
If you look at mine, it just consists of Titanfall.
You just have
Battlefield 4.
Oh, I got a good one for you too. Are you familiar with Alice Madness Returns?
Yes, I've played that. Oh wait, which one?
Just any version. Alice Madness Returns is the sequel.
Yes, it's always nice when she just goes out of her way to stab, and keep stabbing.
Okay, so do you remember, like, this is to chat as well at the same time. If anybody remembers Alice Madness Returns, which is the sequel to the sort of twisted Alice in Wonderland
yes.
that was released ages ago on PC and then on Xbox. If you remember,
I swear to God, it was done by the same guys that did the Jericho game.
American McGee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first level on the sequel where you have to go through the London back streets and you follow the Cheshire Cat, right?
That Cheshire Cat looks so friggin'
I think it's the Cheshire Cat anyway. It's either that or it's just a white cat in the sequel, but you have to follow it through the winding back alleys to get out of the main part of the game and go back to Wonderland. We had a person that we know in real life contact us the other day, and they're like, "Where do you go?" And we were like, "What do you mean?" And she turned around and went, "Well, when you play Alice, I've just gone on it and I followed the white cat and I got stuck in an alley and there's a police officer there and I can't go anywhere." And I was like, "Wait, what?" She says, "Yeah, I'm at the beginning of the game and I can't figure out where to go." And this person has been notorious in the past for not being able to really play games at all. And I turned around to Jen and I'm like, "I don't even remember the beginning of the game. Let's go have a look at a Let's Play." We have a look at the Let's Play. And sure enough, it's like the first 5 minutes of gameplay, and Jen's like, "No, I'm going to look at this for myself." So Jen downloads the game and then puts it on the console, and we're actually playing through it, and we speedrun to the section that they're up to, that they say they're stuck on. And it's an alleyway that looks like a T-junction, and you have to turn right and follow this white cat down the junction. And instead, the person has gone to the left, looked at this policeman, and then gone back and got stuck because the way is blocked by another policeman, but they've not turned down this one alley. And I'm like, how the hell can you miss this one alley? It's pointing you in the right direction. So we're there messing around, and we figure we've bumped the gamma up a little bit more. So I'm just like, wait, what? So we lower the gamma back down to its default, and sure enough, you can hardly see the alleyway. And I'm like, That's weird, but I mean, seriously, how is somebody gonna miss that if they just look around for like 5 minutes? We look around the alley a bit more, and then we decide we'll head towards this cat, and the policeman actually follows you and blocks where you've been so that you can't go back as kind of like a way of keeping new players from getting stuck. So you're forced to go in that direction, and the person that we're on about has actually decided, no, I'm just gonna keep walking into the policeman and then give up. It's like, wait, what? I don't even believe it. The funny thing is, she's related to the guy that I did the Dead Space videos for a while ago, where he couldn't even play Dead Space. So it's just like, seriously, what is going on here?
Oh, man.
Ion, I think your screen tagged out, by the way, dude.
No, his stream's still working.
No, it's grey for me. I can't see anything. Hang on, I'll retry it.
Ion, out of curiosity, what is
Yes.
your origin so I can add you?
If you have it on Steam,
No, I don't have it on Steam. I
Ah,
have
there
it
we
on
go.
Origin.
Oh, same name. You'll know it's me when you see my icon. Same icon on here.
Kaiser says, Jesus
Funny enough,
Christ, this...
all the stuff I have is from my Origin account. It transfers over from Steam.
Kaiser says, Jesus Christ, the stream buffered for a moment and almost killed my paint tool side window along with it. Hang on, let's see. Need to watch a Let's Play of that series. Thanks for the reminder. No problem, Nugs. Kaiser says, still spooky considering I have over 150 layers at this point. Wait, what?
I'm sorry, if I heard him say 150 layers at this point, save and also
Back it up.
what?
Back it up.
Back it up to make sure the file doesn't get corrupted. Jesus.
Yeah, 150 layers on there.
Okay,
bro.
nope. That's 2 liters in a Monarch.
Run away.
Even some of the work I do, I don't use 200 plus layers because that just eats up RAM.
I heard you like layers.
I mean, I like lasagna, but I don't make the layers that.
I scared the crap out of him.
Ion, do you have the self-destruct module in that takes out your Titan and blows up theirs as well?
Yeah, I have the nuke eject.
Nice.
I'm a cheap one.
That was always good in the first game.
Oh yeah, no, but it's frowned upon amongst the other players.
Wait, what?
Oh, mostly because it makes him mad.
Screw that, just
Nuclear
detonate on him.
eject?
Yeah, the nuclear eject in Titanfall, the one where it explodes your suit like a nuke and takes their suit out as well.
Oh no. Nuclear ejection on this one is not that bad. Although, if you get a stealth eject out there and you land on top of their Titan, oh, it's evil.
Yeah, here's my loadouts normally. Phase of Bark and Silent Rodeo.
Did you just rob one of the batteries out of that Titan Ion?
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Huh.
Gone with damaging the enemy, it's yanking out batteries.
I mean, I'm still going off Titanfall 1, where it was literally just jump on the suit and smash him to pieces, I think. I can't remember. It's been ages.
Well, you pull the battery out and you can put that in yours to give it more shields, or you can just pull the battery out and then throw another grenade in.
Yeah.
But I did add you, Ion, so
Ha! Bye!
That moment where he's busy downing Titans left and right.
I love Monarch's space execution. Just races in, grabs upon it, just crushes it. Arc rounds, perfect.
Wasn't that the one with that Titan, the one that's got the twin missile pods on the back of it? Because it's one where it can fly and shoot a ton of missiles, right?
That would be North Star.
Alright. I'm trying to remember which... Oh, I was trying to remember which one just rains missiles down like crazy.
yes, North Star.
But Tone's the best one to go for missiles, even though Tone is stupid.
I don't know. Tone can be kind of useful. I think the worst one so far would be Monarch, which is a modular version.
That's the one I use. Monarch's my go-to, along with Legion.
Really? I'm a huge fan of Ronin.
It's the inner weeb calling for the sword.
No,
I'm
it's
messing.
the I get to phase dash inside of you and blow you up. Because phase dashing is awesome when you just reappear right in front of them, and then, oh look, they're running. They can't run. Or you phase dash and a nuclear eject at the same time.
That moment where it's like nothing personal.
I've done some crazy things. I haven't played this game in ages, though. Let's see, what was my...
No problem, man.
No, I'm just gonna accept Drogex.
Hey, Gundam guy.
But, Dave, I try and get you to play this. Yay? Nay?
I have been thinking of sending him a copy from Steam.
Not with my hands in the current condition. I had to boil them in boiling water and grit my teeth before I came on stream, so...
Okay, well then we're just gonna have to buy you the eye tracking device.
No, seriously, dude. Like today, I'm gonna ring the doctor up again and ask whether I can book for the X-ray and stuff and find out what's actually going on. The only problem is I'd have to go out in public for that, so that's gonna be interesting.
Well, you know what you do? When you get done with your appointment stuff, you just have Jen grab the fire hydrant hose and hose you down. It'll get rid of anything. It'll even take off a layer of skin. You'll be perfectly fine.
I don't know. With me, man, it probably will take off a couple of layers of skin.
I mean,
that's funny.
2 days ago, I was my sister brought the niece and nephew over, and then my brother brought his 2 nieces over, and they wanted to go swimming. Okay, they can go swimming. I forgot that I can't wear freaking sunblock for crap because it washes off so easily.
Yeah.
I now can smell bacon when there's no bacon cooking.
Oh.
It's that bad. My back is like, if I lift my shoulder, I can feel that pain where the skin is.
Dude.
Alright, so how do I get into your lobby?
You don't. Click play and click invite friends and literally click my name.
See, because of my other condition, it's like I can't stay out in the sun too long, so otherwise I risk getting skin cancer, so it's like, oh, fun. So yeah, the lack of hands and that kind of stupid condition really makes things interesting. So I've been...
I got to invite you.
There you go. You should see me now. There you are, see?
This is going to be me
Where are you? Oh, you're G2. I'm G4 on PS4.
This is going to be me going, ooh, while you two are playing.
Well, that means we're trying to get you to play. I mean,
I can already tell.
Well, I did 2.5 hours of Origami again, and I gotta say, I missed that. That's a fun little stealth game.
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Now, cue us up, please. I've been itching to fire this, AMR.
Alright, fine. My own personal mixtape. And that's what they actually call the playlist, Moody. Mixtapes.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's his personal mixtape, so all it's full of is just weeb music.
You're not wrong.
Oh, God. Really?
It's not really. It's just filled with Five Finger Death Punch and Disturb. Because Five Finger Death Punch and Disturb has some good music.
I mean, I won't deny that.
But yeah, what are you still doing up? It is literally, what? Almost 5 a.m.?
So the short answer is Jen tried playing Last of Us 2 and I fell asleep during all of it practically, and she was playing it for like 10 hours, so fun stuff.
Oof.
It's supposed to be the best game of this year apparently according to Game Journos, but I kind of fell asleep within the first 2 hours before the golfing scene and then haven't been really paying attention to it because it's pretty boring. So yeah. You know when it's boring when I can fall asleep multiple times and basically sleep through most of the game. So, fun stuff.
Oh, watch your back behind you.
Yeah, I hear the fire.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I forgot about that side scroll there.
I'm just having a laugh here watching all of this going on. I'm jumping, darting around like a freaking
That's
rabbit.
the point of the game. You have to in order to get momentum.
Oh, I understand the momentum thing in this one. It's just in the first one I didn't do that because it wasn't really that crazy for momentum apart from the wall jumping. I know they made it a big point of the second one.
Ooh, okay. Can I edit that? I don't like those satchels. Where's my gun?
You forgot you had a set. Frick off. Damn it.
Yeah, I like the gravity stars more than I do the satchels.
Nice choice, Ion. To be honest, I'd be running the 201 all the time.
God damn.
It's the same guy as well.
I got a fire star for his name. With his name on it.
Oh, you had a stealth guy there as well.
Let's see where am I? I'm trying to see if I can turn that up a bit. Hopefully that should be fine. Fine for everybody else. Hope everybody else in stream's enjoying this, by the way. It's funny because I'm just seeing all of this that's kind of familiar and just being like, yeah, it's still a bit too fast space for me. Like, Ion's darting around like an absolute rabbit here and I'm having a hard time keeping track of everything. Seriously.
So they're going around in groups. We need to start sticking together.
Get on my monarch. No, you don't.
Ion just freaking jibbed a guy into pieces.
Above you.
That moment where you punch somebody with your Titans first and they just die immediately.
I lost your monarch, dude.
It's somewhat of a relaxing stream. I like those, says Exram. Thanks, Exram. Maybe I should go check out the P Bandai stuff, says Nugs. Probably. Depends whether they've updated the times on them or not yet. You know, the pre-order times.
Haha, nope.
Oh my god, everyone's riding that one.
Somebody just tried jumping on Ion and he used electric smoke to get him off. Oh no, wait, somebody's on him again. Oh, it's the same guy that keeps trying to kill you.
Okay, my sensitivity went up.
Oh man, I'm so rusty.
Okay, we got a lagger.
I just realised I'm going to be at a massive disadvantage if I play this on PC with you guys, because I'm going to be trying to use pad answer.
Just keep an eye out for the Gen 100s.
Ion, you said it was crossplay now, right?
Titanfall, no. Apex, yes.
Oh, crap. Can you use pad on PC for Titanfall?
Yep.
Let me guess, it puts you at a massive disadvantage because it's pad versus mouse.
Somewhat.
Oh, god damn it. I was going to say, because I really don't, when I'm fixed up, I really don't want to try playing anything with keyboard and mouse again. Because that's how I kind of got in this situation.
It's a battery. Ha ha ha, keep it there, keep it there. Ah, damn it. Oh, crap.
Fear my sword!
You good?
It's just funny watching you guys run around on this. Who's that on fire?
Yeah.
Ion, was that your Titan on fire and you just got back in it?
Yeah.
I forgot you could put them on autopilot. I'm remembering all this stuff. It's that same guy again. Seriously, dude, does he just have it in for you or what? What the
And he has a Kraber.
I swear, dude, he hates you. He's killed you like 4 times now.
Oh, don't remind. All right, busting out the cheat stick, bringing out Ion.
The hell's that rocket launcher? It fires like taser missiles or something?
It's the Thunderbolt. It
Huh.
fires an electric, slow-moving projectile.
That's interesting.
Oh, I phased into him on accident.
You didn't have your defense up. You don't get damage until you have your short up.
No, I got the wrong perk. It's a shorter phase jump.
Oh.
Watch it, you got a Ronin on you.
Yeah, hang on. I see
Ion.
him.
Nug says, Ion in Ion, self-cessed, I see. That moment where if he
No, you
annoys,
don't.
at least if somebody gets annoyed by him so much from him killing him that they tell him to go fuck himself, then technically he can.
Ha ha ha.
I mean, it was
Oh,
the only
watch
thing I
your
could think
self-destruct's
of.
coming.
The funny thing is, I play with very high sensitivity on PS4
Yeah.
and no dead zone.
It's interesting because I don't remember the fire stars or the arc stars or whatever they are off the first one.
The arc stars? You mean the kunai?
No, they're like the star thing. Ion had one before. It was like a star-shaped grenade or something. In Apex, they're called arc stars. They're like lightning
Yeah. That's
grenades.
great. Yeah.
I don't remember them in the first one.
Come on, keep firing, Legion. You know what's gonna happen. Bad choice.
Speaking of other similar stuff to this, Ion, did you see the What Happened video for friggin' Transformers?
Oh, what do you mean?
It's one of these YouTubers, I can't remember, is one of his names, it's like Matt or something. He does Flophouse videos, but he does a series of What Happened where basically he goes over what goes wrong with certain games in the industry, and he covered all the Transformers games, the ones including like War and Fall of Cybertron. I didn't know that when they were doing Rise of the Dark Spark, they'd basically split the bloody teams in half, and part of it was doing Deadpool as well at the same time.
They had plans for a trilogy, but that went out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, Gravity Star.
I did not know about that. Like, I remember them saying, like, we're doing freaking Transformers, and then I remember them saying we're doing Deadpool, but I didn't even know about them being split up so much that it just bugged up everything because they couldn't finish the trilogy. Oh. Especially because of the way that the Rise of the Dark Spark just wrecks everything because they try and mix the Bayverse with the friggin' Cybertron story. It's like, wait, what?
That doesn't mix well.
Yeah, I kind of noticed from the video and the explanation that the guy gave. I'll have to put it up at some point. It was really weird. Darkspark wasn't High Moon, says Nugs. No, it was a different company, but it was because High Moon couldn't do it because they were doing Deadpool and something else. I can't remember what they were doing. It's because friggin' Activision. Hey, Young. I'm probably getting part of the story messed up there, but the from what I got from the video, it was basically Activision yet again. You know. There's always somebody meddling.
The one thing I always didn't like about this game was the constant respawns and just right in the middle of fight continuously.
Forced to do Deadpool, says Nugs. That was it. It's because they were trying to make money off it, even though the film wouldn't be out for about a year or so. I think it was maybe a year or two. It's just like, yeah, we'll just do a Deadpool game. It's just like, okay. Completely wrecks the Transformers series.
Give me the battery. There we go.
You're just gonna kill off an explosion there.
Yeah.
It's that same guy again. Seriously, what the hell?
Yeah, apparently Shadow has a thing out for me.
Is he just that good, or is he got some aimbot or something? You know, because
honestly, you can never tell with this game.
I was gonna say because he seems to always get like one-shot kills on you by the look of it. It's just like it's
because the Kramer is a one-shot hit.
All right. I was gonna say it's becoming suspicious.
There's been some instant like locks here and there, but this game was made on the Source engine, so you know.
Was it?
Does that kind of explain a lot?
Activision took the Cybertron assets from them and forced the other studio to make Darkspark. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video, but it was terrible when I watched it and heard about all this stuff. I was just like, oh my god.
But you know what I'm saying, Dave? That this game was made on the Source engine, so, you know, anti-cheat is just non-existent.
I was gonna say, it's weird because I don't remember it being ever announced that it was built on Source.
Vince Vasella came out and said it was built on Source.
Oh, fair enough
He
then.
also said himself he hates the Frostbite engine.
Ooh, interesting.
Basically, I will get you. Here's exactly the information. Respawn Entertainment used a heavily modified version of Source Engine to develop Titanfall and its sequel. This is not a dissimilar to the IW engine that many of the team members were familiar with.
Oh, fair enough then. So yeah, that would work if they're familiar with something similar, and then they just turn around and go, "Yeah, we'll work on this." Makes sense. G-Dash says, "How you doing, Moody?" I mean, I'm able to chat with people, let's put it that way. I'm not able to do much else, so yeah. I've already said today I'm going to ring up the doctors and see if I can go for an x-ray or something to figure out what the hell's up with me. Because I want to actually find out whether it's nerve damage or not. I think that's why I've not heard from John from a while as well, is because I think John's kind of staying away and is just kind of nervous because of me saying, like, I'm already annoyed at the whole way things have gone down. I think he just doesn't want to feel guilty or be around while this is all going down. Because originally the whole thing was John challenging me to play Doom with a mouse and keyboard, because apparently that's how the pros do it. And then I played Doom for like 5 hours straight, and then my hands have been messed up ever since.
You want to play something like pros do? Hook up a banana and play Doom with just a banana.
What the hell?
No. Go with the toaster. It's better.
Well, worst of the worst, you know what? Fine. Go get a Cougar or a Jaguar and just install Doom Classic on there and play it that way.
Skyrim on a fridge.
I mean, we're not joking, because most of the operating systems are based off Windows on those things, so you can actually install Doom and whatnot on them.
Nug says, "Doctor, how do you still have these hands?" And G-Dash says, "He's maintaining the chaos of the Ludus God. I can imagine." That's John's realm, you know.
Oh my god, guess what happened today?
Oh, go on.
War for Cyberpunk turned 10 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Geez. On its 10th anniversary, the freaking servers are down. I hate that.
Oh, we're doing defense? Okay.
Why not?
did not know we were doing defense. That changes stuff. Screw it, Monarch.
I'm certain a fridge exists that can run it, says Nugs. Yeah, I specifically said fridge because there's fridges that have screens in them now that you can probably play Skyrim and Doom on, because like Dragux said, you can play Doom on more or less anything. You can play it on an Apple Watch if I remember rightly, because they showed that off ages ago.
Well, we got people to play Doom on a printer.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Yes,
not
Doom
I
was
love
played on a
Davis'
printer.
jokes. Always good.
Like, not music, the actual game itself.
The actual game itself.
I'm gonna have to have a look
it
at
up.
that.
It's there.
That sounds really crazy, but I can imagine it. You know, I'm not gonna sort of turn around and be like, yeah, it totally wouldn't happen because it's Doom. It can run on almost anything.
I mean, eventually when we create the real emphasis on the word phone, because Google was supposed to be working on that.
Don't talk about the Google Glasses. We all know that thing's never going to happen. It'll be in colossal ways. It will be.
Okay, well, let me put it this way. I could probably play Doom right now off of my Insignia TV that's sitting in the background. With just a remote controller and play Doom on it.
Frames at the speed it can print, says Nugs. Oh god, yeah. Trying to do it the printed way.
Motor teams, right?
Dude, wasn't this map on the first Titanfall?
Yeah,
yes.
it was remastered and brought over.
It's such a good map.
They did because it was so fun.
Yeah, it's such a good map.
Well, it's very well balanced. They actually opened it up a little more.
It's really good for just running around on all the roads in a Titan and just wrecking everybody. Although
what else did they also bring back over? They brought over Derelict Wreck or something.
Well, Angel City was one they really wanted to bring back, so they did that for this. Because you were not in Angel City in Titanfall 2 at all, pretty much.
No.
And let's face it, Titanfall 1 didn't exactly have a story. It was just people
just
fighting each
multiplayer.
other.
But yeah, in this level, where you were on the docks before, that was always a really good area for Titans because you couldn't really get too many people jumping on you then. Lots of weird ways to play Doom, says G-Dash. So yeah, what's the... It's almost 5 AM. I've only got like another 4 hours to wait until I can ring the doctor and hope that I can then get something going, because our doctors is stupid. I've got more chance of winning the lottery than I have of actually talking to a doctor. Can Sticky Notes play Doom, says Nugs. I mean, probably.
If you're a really good drawer.
I mean,
I wouldn't put it
probably
past
get
anything.
Doom to play on, the Cintiq tablets?
Oh, yeah.
Could probably play Doom on that.
I mean, it's pretty much just another screen, so yeah, it can run on that. I'm trying to think of something really stupid, because they've got it to work on like the Game Boy Advance and everything. I'm trying to think of something that would be a bit, like, really sort of out of the way in terms of getting Doom to run on it. Because a fridge is kind of like, wait, what? If anything else like that had a screen on it, then it'd be really interesting. Because you can get it running on a smartphone, you can get it running on like an Apple
Watch.
Watch.
Smart shoes they made?
Wait,
Hey, welcome to my bar.
smart shoes?
Okay.
What?
There were shoes that would record data and transmit it. You could probably play Doom off of those.
Have they got a screen?
It was for like how many steps you took.
Stopping the shoot.
Your doctor sounds like the ones I have over here, says Eggsram. Yeah, the doctors are pretty crap. It's like, I have more chance of winning the lottery than I do of actually talking to a doctor or getting an appointment, which is also another problem where I don't really like going to doctors anymore. Because it wasn't a problem until about I'm gonna say 2010 or something. I've been on about changing doctors for a while, but I've just not done it. And then DG cells happened, and I wasn't able to do anything then. So fun stuff. Play Doom on Google Glass. Or a toilet,
Yeah.
says Nugs. Do we have
Oh
toilets that
God,
have...
yes, smart toilets. There you go.
Do we have smart toilets that have screens in them?
And of course, you're an MVP.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Why? Does it matter if I'm MVP?
you get cash bonus.
He wants that money.
Alright, did I select?
Money, money, money.
Oh, I did too. I
Money.
didn't realize. I selected Wartfall for Legion. I mean, you guess my Legion down quickly.
G Dash says, "Can you play Doom in Paint?" MS Paint.
MS Paint? I could totally make it happen. Mind you, I just have to, take every single screenshot of the game and just, next screen, next screen, next screen.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, no. That's a button. There it is.
Oh, right.
This game still looks beautiful even to this day. Always amazes me a good game like this.
I mean, some games just, they age better than others. Like, for instance, Mario 64 looks like ass now.
But Mario 64, the mod that came out for it, looks a lot better.
It's like, I think it's funny how, like, Mario 64 looks terrible to me, but Spyro doesn't. I think it might be the art style, because Mario 64 is pretty simplistic compared to Spyro. It's all about that Doom calculator, says
Smart
G-Dash.
pistol in the first Titanfall, right?
Yeah, the smart pistol was cool, because it could auto-target stuff.
Yeah, it's no longer in this game. It's
Oh,
only a perk.
seriously? Come on.
But to counteract that, guess what Lee's ult is?
Go on.
A giant smart core.
So you can just
Smart pistol
auto-aim.
on a minigun. Yeah, you can imagine that people are kind of pissed at that. Out of here, Cloak.
Dude, I'm liking that minigun at the moment. Wait, is that a minigun with a shield as well?
Yeah.
Can you fire that while you're actually... I mean, can you fire that while shielding? Really like those cherry blossoms in the center. Always like those. They're really cool. Gonna pop off now, says Nugs. Good morning, Moody. Thanks, Nugs. Hope you've had fun.
That's smart. This is smart core I have on.
So can you shield and fire at the same time with that thing? Oh my god. What the hell? That seems a bit... I don't know, it's maybe just because I've got an outsider's perspective, but it seems a bit broken.
Not really. How many hits do you think it has again? It doesn't have that many hits, though.
What, so the shield can be broken pretty easily then?
Yes. Also, you can't defend against Scorches like you when they damage you.
There's 1,000 in there for you.
For who?
For you. You got cash. Use it.
I'm coming. Leeds is not the fastest. Yoink. we're gonna need to harvest a shield for the nuke titans that are gonna pop up.
Oh, they've still got the ones that come in waves and explode and, like nukes on it.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
but
kamikaze titans.
Yes, but the thing is, they're legions, so they dish out more damage.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you're best off if you're going to engage them, like having tone or what was it? The sniper one. I forget what the other one was.
Or if you're in my book, who goes crazy for the nuke ejects, wait for Nepal to get and nuke eject them.
Or just jump on top. Or you can jump on them and pull their cores out.
That's the point. You put when they're in a bundle. Oh, Monarch. Nope, Tones.
Ooh, we almost got crushed.
Yeah, I was just about to say that was close. You almost got crushed there.
Oh, there you are.
That moment where you're just ripping through things with the freaking minigun. Ion, I'm surprised at how much damage that thing dishes out, to be honest. Ion's freaking Titan sounds like an A10 Warthog at this point. It's just lots of brrrr.
That's why I also love it.
If I could caption sound effects for this, it'd literally just be B, then a load of R's, and then just a T at the end.
Bye bye. This thing also has a sniping mode.
Wait, sniping mode with a minigun, how does that work?
It switches between short and long range.
Ah.
What? Short range? Long range.
Oh, so it zooms in a little bit.
Yeah, plus when you're in sniping mode, you get the power shot, which can become a sniper bullet.
That's interesting. So I'm assuming it gets more accurate even though it's a minigun.
Yeah.
Oof.
Shit, way to kill steal them titans I was engaging.
Smart core, okay? Shut up.
On my end, I just saw a lot of minigun bullets. All I'm seeing is a load of targets, and the next minute, a load of minigun bullets downrange.
Oh, motor titans are in. They're easy kills.
You're on wave 3 out of 5 as well, so you're almost done.
The way Monarch looks at it makes it look sad.
Sad face.
Yeah. You don't want to make Monarch disappointed. He does not like it.
Aw, see, kill stealer.
Smart core.
Ion, I hate to state the obvious, but your Titan's on fire.
Who is or mine?
It's smoking.
Oh. I think it might be Dragox's then.
Yeah, it's Dragox. His is on fire.
But you know what? Mine's on fire, but it still works. Then you just slap a battery in it, and it's good as new.
Yeah, specifically an amp battery.
You know those old commercials, those meme jokes where you slap it, it's like, this baby will take so much aggro, you know it.
Young says, and then boom. It's on fire, and then boom, just explodes.
I stuck like $800 in the.
So, fire and boom as a monarch sucks. Because then you have to re-level all the gear back up.
Not really if you buy Monarch. Like I did.
So what, in these waves, is it just a case of destroying all the Titans that are on screen, or do they just keep falling in for a certain amount of time?
They keep falling in.
Oh, I see. The 26 enemies
left. It
left.
says wave number, and then it gives you a specific number of enemies.
And the higher you go, the more you get. The higher difficulty. This is on easy, so this isn't much.
Hmm.
And we just lost our Titan. We lost our shield.
You were saying?
No, no one was watching the thing from behind, and 3 of them got through.
I think it's more that the mortars are being shot over the top of everything. By the look of it. We've only got 10 enemies left on this wave. It's going good.
I think the last one was called Snafu, so I think that one's going to have a lot of nuke titans. Not a lot by hard standards, but a lot. Alright, that's it. Putting Legion on guard.
It's alright when you can just jump on something and do that.
It was a friendly one, so you won't get damaged. Don't worry.
No, no. Every time I see an explosion, I am in oh crap mind. I don't care if it's friendly or enemy.
Just immediate freak out.
Because there were game modes with friendly fire. I kid you not. There were game modes with friendly fire.
In the original, couldn't you get damage from friendly fire? I can't remember. It might just be me just not remembering it properly, but...
Yeah, about 7 nukes, 2 arcs, 1 team of motors, 5 regular Titans, and 46 Reapers.
Jeez.
Not a lot. Wonder who here also has Titanfall on the stream.
I have no clue. We'll
Maybe
find
we
out.
get our own little network going.
I'm not streaming it right now because, like I said, I did what I wanted to do, and this is my off time.
Moody?
I'm waiting for anybody to post in chat.
Moody's still awake.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Dragax?
I'm still here. Hang on. God damn it. That moment where we're in chat here and the next minute it's like...
Oh, your stream is getting very choppy.
I think Ion's having problems.
Something's going on with me.
Ion, are you having problems?
Here, let me back it up.
I think he's having problems.
There's a secondary for you up if you need it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm still in, by the way. I'm assuming people can hear me. Ion, are you having problems? I'm assuming he's having problems here.
No, I shouldn't be having problems.
No, I mean Ion. Because it sounds like he is. I know you're not, because I've got you on stream at the moment. Kaiser says, I have TF2 on PS4, but didn't touch it outside of the initial week I got
there
PS
goes
Plus.
Ion.
I think Ion's got issues with his internet at the moment.
Goodbye, Ion.
Did you disconnect from your game?
Oh, right, I'm riding him.
Just nuke rodeo on that. Is it an Atlas? Yeah, it is. Nice. I think he's trying to fix his connection on his end.
Whee!
He's just constantly gonna do that and get kills off it.
No,
Oh, he died.
I got myself crushed by a Reaper. So much for a flawless run.
Just watching you coming in there. Crush one of the other Titans with yours. Oof, that was close. That moment when you try and get away, but
right in front of me. Thank you, dick.
I think it was one of them that cornered you because I saw you get stuck on geometry.
Yeah, it probably was the map. Whatever.
I know you alright there. Oh. I'll take that as a no. Right, I'm gonna call it primarily because of problems. So
It's alright.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta get some rest and then get back up and do your stuff. But it was nice to see you again.
No problem, man. I'll see you next time anyway.
Yeah, when are you good for Command and Conquer?
When my hands get better, because they've been messing up on Command and Conquer as well recently, so I'm kind of trying to stay off everything.
Oof.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes today when I hopefully contact this bloody doctor.
Hello?
Alright.
Hello?
I think I've just disconnected Ion there. Oh well. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.